You know what's crazy? People are always in my business worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got.
Something that you didn't appear interested in doing. And as a result, they didn't appear interested in helping you along because you didn't seem receptive.
Why has it always come to money?
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. Everything you do costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Floyd Mayweather snapped at Stephen A. Smith during a live interview and denied talk about bankruptcy. He said people always watch his life and judge what he does or does not do while he never steps into their lives. He told everyone to mind their own business and made it clear he was done with the criticism. He showed the confidence and intensity he is known for. He ended by saying he will stay in his own lane.
Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I ain't gonna fuck with nobody, and I don't want nobody f with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches.
Floyd Mayweather recently spoke out about rumors linked to a $42 million real estate deal that many people claimed left him broke. He said he is the only investor in 62 buildings and explained that he paid for everything using his own money with no help from anyone else. He clearly stated that no other person is involved in the investment. However, other reports tell a different story and suggest he may only own part of the properties instead of all of them. Public property records are said to challenge his claims, which has caused some people to believe he was misled or that he is not sharing the full details.
Yes, Floyd Mayweather has reportedly acquired 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan, spending approximately $402 million. This substantial investment was made through his real estate firm, Vada Properties, and is intended to expand his portfolio in New York City real estate market. Mayweather has expressed that this purchase holds significant personal meaning, reflecting his humble beginnings and desire to provide affordable housing options. He stated, "Growing up, I used to dream about owning just one home by myself. When you work hard, you can achieve anything. However, it's important to note that while Mayweather has announced this acquisition, some reports suggest that property records do not yet confirm a transfer of ownership. Experts speculate that he may have acquired a minority stake with options for future expansion rather than full ownership of all 62 buildings outright." In summary, Floyd Mayweather has publicly claimed to purchase 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan for $402 million, aiming to enhance affordable housing in the area. While these claims have been widely reported, the exact details and confirmation of ownership are still subject to verification. So even ChatGPT is saying that's not official. Whether Mayweather is saying it or not, ChatGPT is saying it's not official. That deal has not gone through.
To support his statements, Floyd personally visited the buildings he says he fully owns. He walked through all 62 apartment complexes and repeatedly stressed that no business partner is involved. This public visit seemed meant to quiet critics and show that the investment exists and belongs only to him. Even so, some people still doubt him and wonder if the tour was done to protect his image rather than to provide real proof.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what I do? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Stephen A. Smith spoke out against Floyd Mayweather exhibition bouts, saying Floyd is only chasing money and no longer protecting the legacy he built in boxing, which he believes takes away from the greatness Floyd once showed in the sport.
Paul, I just see some of these things, and this is just my personal feeling. When you're that great and you're that elite, No one not just anyone deserves to be in a ring with you, even if you are retired, even if it is for exhibition purposes. This is not a movie. This is not Rocky 3, where Rocky is going against Thunderbolt, who that was his name, or Hulk Hogan, okay? This is not that.
Mayweather is well known for openly showing off his wealth. He owns luxury cars, wears costly designer outfits, and lives a lifestyle that is bold and flashy without apology. He often displays his money on social media, which brings him praise from some people and criticism from others.
We got options. I got about 100 cars. But right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Maybach, a Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls, the Maybach truck or Maybach truck, whatever you want to call it.
Even with all his success, Floyd Mayweather is often surrounded by controversy. Legal problems have followed him for many years, including time spent in jail and repeated issues with the law. Many people are concerned that he does not seem willing to change habits that could keep putting him at risk. His legacy is now often linked to claims of financial misconduct. There have been several accusations that he has cheated people close to him or failed to pay taxes when due. One report that shocked many said he was held in Dubai because of unpaid bills tied to expensive jewelry.
Well, it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now, multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
More controversy followed when Mayweather was linked to alleged cryptocurrency scams. Reports claim he was paid millions to promote digital coins that later lost all value. While supporting new business ideas is not always a problem, many people feel that using his fame to promote weak or misleading projects shows little care for fans and investors who believed in him and trusted his reputation.
You won't believe this. Floyd Mayweather is back in the NFT space to launch his metaverse called Mayweather. There will be 5,000 NFTs with different utility, rarity levels, and rewards. But this NFT project is after a series of NFT and crypto scams he's started and promoted throughout the years. Some abandoned projects are Centra ICO, Ethereum Max, Floyd NFT, Bored Bunny, scamming his supporters for over more than $5 million. What do you think? Follow for more NFT news.
In an interview that drew attention, rapper 50 Cent said Floyd owed him a large amount of money reaching into the millions and had not paid it back. This revelation made the story more personal and added to growing claims that Floyd has been careless and unreliable with his finances.
Pain that goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you'd already invested.
Yeah. Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh man.
And I'm looking at him and he looked in my face and he told me to do that.
YouTube figure and boxer Logan Paul has also claimed that Mayweather did not give him the money he earned from their exhibition fight. He said that even though Mayweather received his full payment, Logan did not get his share. This accusation added another dispute to the growing list of money-related issues surrounding Floyd.
That's the case that Showtime as the digital partner just paid Floyd, and that Mayweather Promotions' responsibility was to pay Logan, and they didn't. You guys know I'm not a big fan of the Pauls, but this is some scumbaggery at the highest level. Like, Floyd is just holding Logan's money, probably going to not pay him until a court orders him to, which makes me think we're going to fucking lawsuit land. Logan's going to sue him, 100% he's going to. It's all going to depend on what was in that contract, that 14-page document that Logan signed on camera, by the way. Either two things happen. One, Logan and his team completely fucking fumbled whatever contract that was in their hands and didn't read through it thoroughly. It wasn't just robbing people like us of our money to watch them go at it. It was also robbing Logan, saying "F you" to everyone and taking 100 mil to the bank. Or the second option, which is probably the most likely scenario that we're having here.
Floyd's acquisition of 62 apartment buildings was seen as a smart business decision, but it has now sparked bankruptcy rumors. Some think he took on too much, while others suggest he may have been misled by partners. Unlike many athletes, Floyd never hired a manager to manage his money. He handled every deal and contract himself, giving him complete control over his business. When things went well, he earned huge profits, but when mistakes happened, there was no one else to hold accountable.
Floyd, you seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. You know, we can't feed our family just saying I love you. You know, money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different experiences. And with me being able to make a lot of money, I'm able to bring my team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me. And it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, like, you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results.
Floyd's business drive started with a bold move. He bet $750,000 on himself in a fight. It was risky but paid off and marked the start of his career in business alongside boxing. From there, he took control of his own financial path. In a heated exchange, trainer Bill Haney accused Floyd of caring more about money than his legacy. He said all Floyd talks about is money, questioning what really matters to him. This moment showed how Mayweather's image has shifted from a celebrated champion to someone focused on wealth with unclear true goals.
I think with Floyd, he's never had a manager as well, right? He's always negotiated his own deals. Is that what kind of led to his wealth? He didn't have to cut a
It's not that he ain't got a manager, but he has got a manager. So he's can't remember his name now. So he's got a man, an elderly fella that's always with him, and but he does everything goes through him, everything. Floyd ain't very clever, believe me. But training wise, the man's a genius, and it's hard work, dedication. Don't matter how good you are. I mean, I am world class as an athlete, but I never trained like the top boys. I just thought, don't worry out, because I love a row, and I love the fighting. Let's just turn up.
Yeah.
I mean, but after 3-4 rounds, if I ain't knocked you out, what sting coming at my ass?
Haney went even further, saying that Mayweather put bigger paychecks ahead of the quality of his fights. He compared this to his own approach, which prioritizes pleasing fans over making money. Floyd's shift from being just a boxer to a full brand has sparked criticism that he now cares more about profit than performance.
For that though, that's because you're a real. You always talking about the money and shit. That's what I'm saying is you can't.
I'm not talking, Bill. We not even. Bill, we not even on here talking about no money, Bill. Bill, we not even on here talking about no money. This ain't even about no money. This
You
about
brought
me.
the
We
money
talking
up.
about.
Mayweather has said that he made $350 million in a single night, which is an astonishing claim. Former MMA fighter Chael Sonnen disagrees, saying the actual amount was likely closer to $60 million. This large gap has led people to question how much of Floyd's reputation is based on exaggeration and hype rather than reality.
You say Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give him...
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful like you're really trying to do. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bum business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at in the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we didn't charge $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it.
Mayweather has frequently stated that his main goal is earning money rather than being the greatest boxer. His well-known saying, "Nothing in this world is for free," shows that mindset. While it is a clear philosophy, it has also cast a shadow over his boxing achievements, making him seem driven more by greed and opportunity than the sport itself.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Floyd says his money goals are not only for himself, but for creating wealth that lasts for generations. He talks about providing a secure future for his children and their children. While this aim is admirable, some critics argue that focusing so much on wealth might be taking over his life and causing him to miss out on other important experiences.
Floyd Mayweather, after the Aaron Chambers fight, went to Monaco and put 11 million on black. 50 million on black.
Everyone earns their own money. You do what you want with your money. Right?
Yeah.
But to an extent, I don't respect it because you're someone that's in such a seat of influence. Especially when we were younger, we used to
look up to Floyd.
And what's he teaching the guys coming up? Spunk your money on
the
casino,
dumb shit.
Work so hard to get it, and then throw it away in the casino. Like, come on, man.
That's the thing. It's like that lifestyle. Floyd is not. Why do you think he keeps coming back doing exhibitions and that, bro?
Sure.
Probably, I don't think Floyd. Don't get me wrong.
I think his level of broke is our level of rich.
Even after retiring, Floyd has continued to earn money. Exhibition fights, particularly against non-boxers like Logan Paul, have brought in big profits. Still, critics argue that these matches are not legitimate and damage his image as a serious athlete, making him seem more like a businessman putting on shows for money.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
That wraps up today's video. Stay tuned for the next one.